This morning we're out here doing a little rabbit hunting this morning. Got the dogs back out here, and we just got four with us this morning. Hopefully we can get a little race up this morning. Train just opened over there, so we'll ease on around through there and see if he can jump it or uh, see if we have any luck. We ain't gonna be on here too long. We ain't been on in a couple weeks. I've been down sick for the last about a week now, and we just ain't had a chance to get on here. And they, according to what the weather's coming, today may be our last day on here for another week or so. We're supposed to get a bunch of ice and snow, and so we thought we'd jump on here this morning for a few minutes, see if we can get a little race. And we just got four dogs up here with us today. We got Train and Bean. They're right back over in there somewhere. And then we got Willow and Mandy up here. We're hoping we can get a little race this morning. So I heard Train open, and he's not done nothing with it. Probably a little cold track this morning. It's been cold out, and like I said, I've been down sick, and it's been almost 2 weeks since we've done a live feed. But I wanted to try to get on here today where it ain't so as cold out today. It's cool out, but it ain't miserable anyway. Like I said, in the process, I hope we can have a little race. Here's the big Willow pup that we got here just a few weeks ago, and just ain't had a chance to really get him out and get him going good. We had him out just a couple weeks ago, and he ran a pretty good race with him, but he kind of still goes in and out. He's not been hunting much. We started him in a lot several months. Started him for, just never did have a chance to hunt him. So there's Mandy. We ended up with him, and I don't know if you can get him going good. And there's Train. We're gonna give him a chance anyway. We're hoping they'll jump one right in here somewhere. But out of this weather and stuff, if we get some decent weather, we would like to start getting back on here every week. But here lately, we just ain't been able to get out and do no hunting. But like I said, hopefully things will, if weather breaks and we can get back to hunting on a regular basis. Start doing our live feeds again. We've still been uploading videos every day, but we just ain't had a chance to be out here with the big dogs in the last 2 weeks. I think the last time we was on here, we done one in the starting pen. We've been pretty busy with it here lately. That's one reason we ain't been running big dogs. Hi, and welcome on here we're out here seeing if we could have a little rabbit race this morning. We've had a bark or two this morning. That's about all we've had. We ain't jumped nothing yet this morning, but we're hoping for a good race anyway. That'd be a good spot right in there for him to jump one. Well, I heard Train open, so we're fixing to find out if he jumps it or not. bean there. I still don't think they've jumped it, but they're smelling it pretty good, so. But the way the weather's talking, I'm not sure what we're supposed to get, but the way everybody's talking, we're supposed to get a bunch of snow and maybe some ice, and if we get all that, I'd say the running dogs will be shut down for a week or something. Won't be able to run a lot or nothing. And it's supposed to drop down miserable cold next week, so I'd say we won't be doing no running at all next week. We won't have but one or two pups to run in the lot next week, so we probably won't even, where it's giving all this ice and stuff, we won't even run them. We'll just hold it over till the next week and run it when the warms back up and fires up. I don't mind the snow, but you can't hardly run these dogs on that ice and snow. If it turns off real cold, there's a big Willow dog. Or Willie, I'm sorry. I don't know why I called him Willow. That's Willow's at home. That's Willie. It'll cut their feet all to pieces if, I think that was Bean there. If you run them dogs on that snow and it froze. Oh, I think they've jumped that one. Yeah, they're running that rabbit. We'll try to ease on over through here so we can get closer to them. Yeah, they running good on that one. That's one reason we just brought forward today, so give that big Willie pup a chance to kind of get in there and get a little more of the race where there ain't so many dogs in there. They were coming back this way now. It's hard to tell. I believe if we go around here and go down this other little path, we'll get a lot closer to them. Right over there back towards that hill. Like I said, I'm still trying to get over this cold, so like they broke down now. They was running that one though. These rabbits are sitting tight this morning. They ain't probably about to have to stick their nose to them and get them to run. We've had a pretty good race out of it so far anyway. I believe that's the big wheelie pup. I'm glad we've at least had a little bit of a race anyway. I'd say that race is over though. But we still got a few minutes. We may be able to jump another one before it's over. Right there's all the dogs back. We'll see if we can, they can jump another. Wasn't a real long race, but it's a pretty good little race, though. Come on, right here. We had to take Train to the vet a couple weeks ago and put him on some antibiotics and stuff. Got to where he couldn't even hardly smell a rabbit. And they said it's from one of them tick bites, so they put him on some antibiotics, so he's still got a couple more weeks to take them. And you can tell on that race there, he's sure doing a lot better. Dogs are hunting good this morning anyway. We got a little rain last night. They probably can smell them good today. Get in there. I believe that big pup there will make a nice dog. Man just needs to hunt him. I heard him running in that race there. That's one reason we wanted to knock him down to 4 today, to where I could kind of tell what he does. It's I can't hear them as good as my buddy can. You can have 7 or 8 in there, and he can tell you every one that barks, but I gotta get them down to 2 or 4 to where I can tell if them big young dogs are running. When I get 6 or 8 in there, it's all of them running together. Unless they just got a kind of an odd bark, it's hard for me to tell what they're doing. We probably won't be on here too much longer, but we're gonna give them a few more minutes to see if they can jump one. We got a few things we gotta try to do today. Get some day and tomorrow, try to get some stuff done before all this snow and ice comes in. We gotta try to get some dog bedding tomorrow, which we just bedded all of them the other day, but I'd like to keep some on hand and rebed them tomorrow evening, where it's supposed to turn so cold, it's supposed to get down to single digits so next week, so we'd like to keep plenty of bedding in there for them. So today or tomorrow one, we gotta get another bale of straw. We use straw for our beddings for them. That seems to work pretty good for them, for us anyway. I ain't never had no trouble with it. Then we use wood chips sometimes, but we use a lot of mostly straw. Well, we've jumped another in here. Trains jumped this one. He's sure done a lot better since we took him to the vet. It's Bean there. She's a done good too. I don't know if that rabbit would come out through there and we just had her back turned to it or what. We didn't see it. It hit the heel over and broke down. Looks like we're gonna have some pretty decent running today. Train jumped it, but now Bean took it and left with it. She's got a little age on her, but she's still a real dog. She's a dandy little jump dog and good about running the track and stuff, picks up several checks. She just getting a little age on her, but she still runs every day out here with these young dogs. We run her and train all summer long, about 4 or 5 days a week. So, and she's coming. I'd have to look at her papers to be 100% sure, but I think she's coming 8-year-old and trains 7. So for her age, I mean, she does good. I think that rabbit wants to hold 2, or they've broke down and lost it 1, because now they had that rabbit up. They was running way too hard not to have it up. We've had two pretty decent little races while we've been on here, so that ain't been a bad day. And like I said, it all depends on how this weather goes and when we'll be back on here. Sound like they picked it back up. I thought it went in the hole there, but they must have straightened him back out. Or they're trying to straighten him out. But I think we'll call it a day here, and we'll hopefully as soon as this weather fires back up, we'll be back on here, and we need to try to do some recording, some videos today too. So just thank y'all for being on here with us and for the likes and comments. And if you ain't part of the channel, join the channel. We're all time out here rabbit hunting, and glad to have y'all with us. And we'll see you on the next hunt.